considered abortion, but for who I am in this life, that would not be.
Well, who are you?
Ruined.
Teenage slut.
I'm a teacher, and no, not a slut.
Well, got knocked up at 16.
With the first man I was with, and...
So what? Does that make it okay?
To have sex?
Not just having sex, but having sex without protection and stuff?
We did use protection. It was one of those accidental, occurrences.
What protection were you using?
We were using rubbers.
Oh, yeah, which are like the least dependable form of birth control there is. Why weren't you using birth control?
I actually was using birth control, and we had...
What were you using?
The pill. I was on the pill. We had broken up.
So you got off the pill.
Together. Right.
So why do women do that, by the way?
I did it just because I, thought we were done, and I was...
So what? What if you meet somebody else? Don't you want to be on the pill when you meet them? Yeah, you have to wait a month before the pill kicks in anyway.
Sure.
So why do women go off the pill when they break up with a boyfriend?
Yeah, I can't speak for all women.
Because they're stupid.
Okay.
I mean,
well, not all women.
Think about it along with me here for a second. So you break up with your boyfriend. Is it possible you might need someone else?
Sure.
Right. Is it possible that if you go on a date with somebody, you might have sex with them? If you've already been sexually active, that's possible, right?
In the frame of mind I was at, Tom, at the age of 16, and the ideals that I've been raised with, in my frame of mind, no, that wasn't going to be happening.
And here you are now, 37 years old, and you still haven't completed your education.
Why would you assume that?
Because you told me that.
No, I have completed my education.
How long? When did you complete it?
I guess it was 2000. Let's see, 2000.
2000.
I took my BA at.
So it took until you were 30 years old. Huh? It took until you were 30 years old.
I think I was 28, so it must have been sooner than that. I can't recall the exact date that was finalized, but.
Well, 2000. If you're 37 today, in 2000, you were 30.
Right. Yeah, so it must have been 1998 that I finished school.
All right, 28 years old. You wasted 7 years.
What was wasted? I got my education.
The time you could have gotten your education in. The money you could have earned and the respect and the experience you would have received in your career. Time wasted.
I've done that now. Right now, that wasn't the priority. My daughter was a priority, and I'm...
But my point is, if you hadn't had a baby, you would not have wasted all that time.
But it's not considered a waste. It's considered a joy and a privilege and an honor, and I have no regrets whatsoever. So you'd recommend this to others then? You'd recommend that other 16-year-old girls get knocked up and have all that joy? Would you recommend it to them? No. As I stated in my initial call, I would recommend they be educated. They get educated and they take responsibility and not rely heavily on a man's choices and man's responsibilities and a man providing and a man, letting them know who their identity is. Their identity is within themselves.
But your kid needs a father. And if your kid doesn't have a father, it's going to affect your kid. Unfortunately, most women don't give a rat's ass about the kid themselves. They care about having the joy and the experience of having the kid.
What?
It's Sophie on the Tom Leykis show. Hello.
Hi, Tom. How are you?
Great.
Good. I'm glad to hear that. I'm calling in regards to the last caller about the whole birth control issue. Right?
What about it?
And you stated that you think it's stupid that some women get off birth control.
Yes.
Okay, well, I'm not speaking for myself because I'm single and I haven't for 6 months. I'm still on birth control. I haven't had sex in 6 months. But I can see why some women stop taking it because it's expensive. It's not tax deductible. It's sometimes not covered by health insurance.
All you have to do, dear, and I have experience.
Planned Parenthood.
Right.
But it takes a tremendous amount of time. I'm a professional. I don't want to walk into a Planned Parenthood with a bunch of pregnant teenagers and sit there for 5 hours